What's up, everybody? Mm. Hold for a second. Hold for a second. Hold for a second. I'll be right with y'all guys. Appreciate that coming on. Um, okay, I'll be right with y'all guys. I had to do something real fast. Sorry for that. Normally I'm prepared, but I need home. But anyway, okay. What's up, what's up, CZ? So let's talk. This is Momo Rants, where I come and rant about anything and everything. Anything I want to talk about, anything I don't want to talk about. So let's talk about it. Let's let's get busy one time. Let's get busy one time. Talk about whatever y'all guys want to talk about. But first thing is first. I want to thank my subscribers for subbing up. I'm getting more and more every day, and that's a blessing in disguise. I don't like to use blessings too much, but in this case, it's appropriate. Let's okay. Some people left, some people stayed. Let's talk about this upcoming season, what I expect from my Washington Commanders, what I expect with the league. Now, I really want to start off talking about June 1st cuts. You see what I'm doing? June 1st cuts. It's a joke. The NFL has done it again with unknowledgeable fan bases believing that June 1st, meaning that top players is going to be cut. No. All that means, people, is that on June 1st, they can trade players and don't hit the cap. That's why AJ Brown went to New England. It didn't hurt them because they didn't hurt them. So it's same thing with the situation with Miles Garrett. It didn't hurt them to do that. So y'all guys get caught up in June 1st cuts. Really, no big names get cut on June 1st. If you on the team, more than likely you're gonna stay on the team. They're gonna make a deal. You see all these deals being done, these extensions being done, because it don't hurt the cap. Because this is a new year and it doesn't hurt. So y'all guys get caught up with all that. I'm just saying in general. And I just believe that sometimes let me eat something. Y'all get caught up in this player going here. We gonna get Brooks. Cowboy fans still looking for Brooks. Mark Holmes still talking about what they gonna get and rumors and all this stuff. No, Game Time saying this. You got Law Nation saying this. Angry Cowboy saying that. You got TNT, Washington content creators. I can name a couple of them. Something like that. Eagles content creators. You got definitely Giants content creators. No, all y'all content creators, shut the hell up. It's not going to happen. If Brooks was available, they would have guessed trained him on June 1st. They would have made a deal. It's not going to happen. Not everybody who rumored to be on the block goes to the Cowboys, just like they don't go to Washington. Ayuk. At this point, I don't care. I really don't care if he doesn't come here. He got to deal with that speeding ticket. He got one for his rest now. Take care of that business, bro. Use up there speeding near the stadium. Take care of your business. Just take care of it. I mean, what else can we do? What else can I say? I don't want criminals on my team. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm joking, of course, but you know, I understand you had a little issue. You don't like the 49ers and like that. We supposed to go here and do this and do that. I really, it really doesn't affect me. It really doesn't bother me. So that being said, June 1st cuss is a joke. What up, Lee Commander? Appreciate you coming in here. So I think Washington Commanders are going to have a good year. I think they're going to have a nice little record. I think people are going to be surprised with Jaden Daniels, what he can do. See, y'all keep thinking Jaden Daniels is a running quarterback. No, no. He was forced to run because those the plays he was put there with that dumbass um, offensive coordinator because he put in plays that was not good. He is a pocket passer. He did it all his time when he was at Arizona and other. So he knows the position. He knows how to throw that rock. Don't sleep on him. Y'all say, oh, he's small. Don't sleep on him. That's all I say. What's up, Marcus? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all hit that like button. If somebody else coming in here and never been here before, please sub up. Please hit that like button and share this live right now to your friends and your family or whoever you want to share with. So I'm just saying, in a nutshell, is this and this. Washington's going to be fine. The Giants are going to be a very bad team because you're going to see some bad coaching coming about on that team. Anybody says it any different, Harbaugh ain't a head coach. He's not a head coach. Anytime a head coach of his caliber said the first thing he does when he got hired, and 2 months after he got hired, he makes his punter the highest paid punter in the history of the game. What's up, Linda? Make him the highest paid in the game. I question that. I question that. I question everything about that. Hey, I got some more AIs coming, guys. I got someone like that. I'm gonna get one of me slapping around on Dan, my friend Dan. He's still my friend, no matter what. No matter what. I'm gonna get some of me slapping around Dan. I'm gonna get some more of Mark Holmes, maybe Brian, maybe Law Nation. I'm gonna get these fools out here. I'm gonna do what's up, Oscar? Stuff like that. Hey Momo, hope all is well. Everything's good here, bro. I thank everybody for coming in here and stuff like that. So I'm going full frontal like that. I'm going all in. I'm all in with my Washington Commanders. I'm all in. We them boys. You see that over there? We them boys, bro. We them boys. What's up? What's up, Next Level Sports Lounge? We appreciate you coming in here like that. So, you know what? Sometimes drama follows me, and I love a good drama. I like a good movie, a good suspense, a good story. I love that shit. That shit is cray cray for me. I love it. So there's always drama when it comes to sports. It's all coming out with players don't want to fit and they don't get along. AJ Brown situation, Washington Ayuk situation. We don't know he's coming to Washington. Well, Harbaugh with some of his players getting hurt in OTAs. It's just crazy for me. All four teams have a chance. Well, like that. All four teams don't have a chance. Goodbye. Stop it. You gotta use a different saying than we don't boys. We Dallas said, okay. How about this? Well, I won't say we don't boys. I always say we the original. DC stands for District of Columbia. It's not staying They stole that shit from us. You know, a cowboy fan got not one original idea in that goddamn bones. America's team has nothing to do with the Cowboys, so they stole that shit for somebody else. Salute to the knowledge, Lyndon. What up, Lloyd? How is the missus and what? He's stressing. Lloyd's stressing. He's learning how to change a diaper. Although he got about 10 kids already. No, let me stop playing with you, Lloyd. Yeah, yeah. So I see this NFC East being very competitive. I see Dallas, Washington, and the Eagles being very competitive. I don't see the Giants being competitive because that coach is. Everybody wants to praise that team, and I don't praise Harbaugh. I don't know what he has done. Y'all tell me what he has done over the years. What up? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying. Just because you work a job for 15, 13, 16 years doesn't mean that you're a good coach or you're a good employee. Sometimes people just have you hanging around just for the sake of it. I worked at a tech company for a couple of decades. And we had people up there on the payroll that wasn't very good, but they were there for a long time. I know the man, there was a gentleman over there, he was there for over 26 years. He didn't know how to do he didn't not do he didn't know some parts of the technical aspect of or math equations. I was like, how is this man still here? Some jobs keep people around the sake of keeping them around because he started the company. I gotta keep him around because I like him being around. Some people get a job and the owner of the company just like him. So Harbaugh stuck around. It was the players who did the work. He just benefited from that. I'm just keeping the buck with you. So that's one thing. Then you got the NBA playoffs, which I don't care, and the controversy. Not the controversy. The talk on social media is I think it's SGA coming in with that outfit, looking like he has a leather skirt on, and everybody's saying, "Is that fashion? Oh, is that trending? Trying to break the mold?" I say, if a man, we are all men, Homo sapiens. If you put a skirt on, and you ain't Irish, and you walk down to a stadium and wear a skirt, I love the skirt on, and you gonna say that's fashion? No, that's femininity. I ain't no more. I ain't so that's femininity. That's not manly. So SGA, I got no respect for you, bro. You got kids. Marcus knows this. He's in the NBA. You have kids who watches the NBA and imitate everything players do, and you gonna wear that monstrosity and make that like that, boy. You must have had no father in your life or no man in your and no male role model in your life. You don't wear no damn skirt, no skirt. Oh, get the hell! Don't tell to Russell Westbrook. I don't. All of these. I don't know what they mean, or they want attention, or I don't know what it is. That just like you want attention. I just don't get it. You walking around, son, and then now you're gonna be a squizzler. Come on now, stop it. I understand that's fashion, but that's at some point we got to stop calling it fashion. Call it what it is, femininity. Some some kids grew up in an all-female household where they all they see is women, taught by women, raised by women. They gonna have some feminine qualities. That's what I mean. Let's keep it a buck here. Just like in football. Some football players talk like this, and the hand bent like this, and the hand and use hand gestures. Some people are feminine. They ain't gay. They just have feminine qualities. I'm just saying. Dak Prescott shows a little femininity too. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, I'm not knocking him or knocking any quarterback. If you ain't masculinity ain't your thing, and that don't mean that you prefer one sex. All that means that's how you grew up. They say bullshit. All the thing boxes get it's the new area of Marcus. If you accept that bullshit, you would never accept that in your household, and I wouldn't accept that. Boy, get your ass out of here. Put change those clothes on. You ain't going and walking out this house looking like that. But anyway, getting back to the my thing, I don't want to get into that too much because some people will get offended and saying, nah, I'm not. I'm not. So, so I so I'm considering doing both, going on Rumble. I got a account with Rumble, so I want to do more, get more because I think I can get more people over there. So I might be doing both Rumble and YouTube. Um, so anybody ever heard of Rumble, and if they know about Rumble, they understand why I would do that because my I have great rants. I feel I'm funny, and I do certain things, and I say certain things, and it's not for all people. Some people takes what I say of very to the heart, and they get offended. And when I call ugly all cowboy women ugly, and the family ugly, and the dogs, the animals, and all like that, they got offended. I don't know how can I don't I personally I never seen an ugly dog or ugly cat because they all look alike to me or they look similarities. So I don't get like that. So why would you take that to the heart? So if I go on that site, it won't be as bad because people do things different over there. They say things and you have more freedom. You know, yeah. I feel you on that. Um, no Momo getting on Lloyd's about the belt about the bet. He always confident, but won't bet. I don't think I don't know. Lloyd got a new baby on the way. He ain't trying to bet. What's up, Troy Hagan? What's up, Troy? So I I see that the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles going to be. I think personally, I don't think the Eagles going to win that division. I know a lot of Eagles fans feel that they are based on how we mm, giving him too much credit because end of the day, players got to play. Um, I just don't believe that the Eagles going to be the same team. A lot of people think they are. So Watson for the I'm just reading this. So let me explain to you about so this June 1st and all these deals came out. These are all extensions for players because no one really gets cuts on June 1st. Not nobody major anyway. Never have, never will. And once in a while you get someone like that. So wide receiver Watson for the Packers reach $110 million deal. I think that deal is. Let me look at it. Uh, it's a 4-year deal with $31 million signing bonus, worth $110.5 million. That's what they do. What's up, Dan? Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you, Dan, coming in here. Are we good? Are we good, Dan? I hope we good, Dan. Hope we good. Are we good, Dan? So let's talk about this. The Cowboys expect Pickens' presence at June camp. Is that really good? Okay, okay. Lions rookie receiver. See this. So this is what I'm saying about these tears. So I didn't know about this. The Lions rookie receiver Law tears ACL in practice, and I don't know why that's a fucking big thing about quarterback Russell Wilson retiring. I never thought he was good, that damn good. I've been saying he's the most overrated quarterback with yards. The NFL, if you can't touch a player like Russell Wilson and all these great players and these great quarterbacks, you can get all the yards and touchdowns and like that. I'm never gonna believe that. What's up, Jimbo? Ty. What's up? What's up? So I just don't believe in none of that. And everybody, and I look at quarterbacks. There's two quarterbacks in mind I think destroyed their career, and they never was the same. Robert Griffin for the Washington football team. He wouldn't slide, and he got hit. He didn't know how to slide. He was goofy as that. He was a goofy man. You can't learn how to slide. You got baseball players coming in there and embarrassing me. That was embarrassing. To that you are athlete, a world class athlete, world class speed, and you don't know how to slide. What the hell? Mandatory workouts though is a different story about through Marcus. Who cares about the damn Dallas Cowboys? I ain't here to talk about them damn sorry ass wanna be thug out Cowboys who don't have nothing going on themselves and think Christian Parker gonna be the answer. Like he's going y'all might as well get him a Hall of Fame trophy right now. Get him the head coach right now. Let him be the new head coach. Get him a a star on Hollywood Boulevard. Because the way y'all talking, y'all like he's going to be the next upcoming. But hold on for a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's how you acting. That what's up, Vinny? What's up, Momo? Well, hey man, my name ain't Mama. We type that shit and get it right there, Vinny. Retype it. Retype it. Retype it. Call me. You get Jimbo name right, and you f up my name. What the hell? Jalen Brunson left $100 million on the table. Okay. No, I know. No, that's not what I'm saying, Dan. Y'all act as if he's doing such a great job, haven't did one snap yet, and y'all act like he got the right pieces. We don't even know that. I don't know nothing about my offensive coordinator. They could say well they want way he's getting together. They could say about my defensive coordinator say the same thing. I don't believe it till I see it. He spoiled it right, Momo. Yeah, y'all keep going. Y'all keep. Damn, I'm trying to talk about the Cowboys. I get all choked up. You type M-O-M, Vinny. Walker. Since Momo. Sounds Momo sounds. Also Walker. Something in this food. So I don't really see the Eagles winning the division. Uh, Definitely the Giants. I think it's going to be a fight between Washington and the Cowboys. That last game of the season will be and should be fight for NFC East division. You talking bad? You about the Cowboys? That's why you coughing. Can't talk bad about. I talk bad about the Cowboys all the time. Ain't the first time. Come on now, stop it. So let's look at the bigger picture. Let's look at the bigger picture by the NFL, and we look at some of the players getting hurt. And let me get back to my point. I was talking about Russell Wilson retiring. I never thought he was that great of a quarterback. He won a Super Bowl. Oh, the defense won that Super Bowl. Let's keep it buck. He ran around like a scarlet mule. I don't give a shit about Russell Wilson. He was an egotistic, ego ass quarterback ever since he was at NC State. Then he left and went to Wisconsin. He's always been about him. He's never about the team. Russell Wilson ain't about the team. He run around just to pad his stats, just like Dak Prescott does. I never liked him as a quarterback. I never will like him as a quarterback. He's a bitch ass mother effer who when Future went after his ass, he got all scared and ran in the closet. So respectfully, I don't respect him as a man. Stand up to that guy. I don't care he is a rapper. Somebody come at you. That's your woman. Stand up. Man up. 10 toes down, brother. So I'm never going to respect him. He knows like that. So let's talk about the two quarterbacks. I mentioned Robert Griffin that had a bad career because they ran the ball too much. He tried to run and he couldn't slide. We bring in the Washington Nationals baseball players. He can't get slide. You got to be a goofy, slow cook mother effer not to know how to slide. And you are an athlete and you run the ball, throw the ball, whatever. You are an athlete and you don't know how to slide. That's some dumb stuff to me. And the other person, sadly, who didn't, he ran the ball too much. And because he ran the ball a lot and took off running, his career, Andrew Luck was supposed to be the next Peyton Manning. He retired 5 years. 5 years in, Andrew Luck was done not because of the rules, because once you get out of that pocket and run and you running, you become a regular old Joe, a regular running back. So therefore, he got smashed. He got hit. I remember that Denver game. He got tore up so bad. That was the beginning of the end. He started having headaches, migraine headaches, having concussions. On top of concussions, they hid the concussions. He was out there. He went to see a specialist. 5 years in, he had to retire because his body failed him because of he trying to run out of the pocket and those defenders made him pay. So, two players that I can think of, career was shortened from running the football. If it's a Dot, Jason Dot, do that bullshit. See, Jason Dart, to me, I can't respect him. This ain't about politics. It's about, hey, if you support somebody, support it. Don't ask around. Just be honest with yourself. Tell your teammates. But here it is. Ain't nobody gonna be, if he get in a fight and he get his offensive lineman ain't gonna support him, protect him. They gonna let him get hit. Go ahead, you do that. You do that. Let me look at these comments. Jimbo Momo, what's your thoughts on the MLB Players Association possibly lockout? I'm for the players because they're not going to get a salary crap in baseball. What I don't know what dumbasses in Major League Baseball ownerships think that the players who always got the upper hand in Major League Baseball that they're gonna step a salary cap. That's out. Y'all might well throw that off the table because that's not gonna happen. They don't care because players got money and got a union that's going to help them if they need it. Even the B players, the C players on the team, they gonna still get their check because they had a large cachet. NFL, that's a different story because the players who don't got the big contracts, got the big money, and even players who got the big contracts, they don't support the union. They don't put nothing in they put money in the kitty, but it's nothing substantial to help those who need the money if they go on strike. So I don't so that's how I see it. Joe Hagan would have been probably the best quarterback in history. Yeah. Luck was good. Luck was very good. Marcus, I don't think Jimbo. Charlie Taylor was a great player for Washington back in the day. Charlie Taylor got gun shy. Let me explain something to you. I met Charlie Taylor. I met Charlie Taylor on many occasions. Charlie Taylor was gun shy in the 70s. He would catch the ball and fall to the ground. Charlie Taylor got gun shy. He got tired of getting hit back in the day. That was the 70s. They used to hit you and body slam you and drop you on your head and spin it around and drop kick you. So Charlie Taylor, he was at the time, he was like, oh, I just catch this ball, I'm going to fall. I ain't going to try to run. That's what he did. So Charlie Taylor was a shell of himself. So he stayed in the league, I think, 3 years too long. Even when Charlie Taylor was on that team that went to they played the Miami Dolphins and went to the Super Bowl. If you watch those catches he caught, he went straight to the ground when he caught the ball. Yeah, he tried to run. No, CZM. Yeah, I did say, Bobby, don't come in my chat with this bullshit. If you want a continuation, we can do this shit. Don't come here with this bullshit. I said, Robert Griffin, are you slow? Oh, y'all forget you are slow. You're sitting there drinking beer with your mohawk and acting like you tough and shit. Sit your ass back out in the house and wash your dish or do something around the house for your wife and do something for her instead of sitting here complaining about my team. Okay, let me go back to these comments. Salary cap will actually help the players. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. It has never helped the NFL players. So that's a no. That's a wrong. That's a no. Then, hey, Momo, at least the Major League trade deadline would be fascinating to watch. Yeah, I agree with that. We'll see. We'll see what the Nationals get and all that. I look forward to that. Absolutely, man. You're right. But that's what I thought. CZ there like that. CZ, the voting process has turned into a lot of favoritism. What are you talking about? The voting in the All Star game or the Pro Football Pro Bowl? I could go down the line. It's always about favoritism. What? They've been doing that for decades. Momo, did you watch Game Time? Brian Lestry? Nah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I heard. I just heard about it was ugly and got a lot of drama over there. There you go. Well, Mama, my name is Momo. What the fuck? Momo sounds you peasant. I appreciate everybody coming in here, and a lot of people who haven't came in here who new on this chat. If you new coming in, please hit that like button and sub up or subscribe, because what you hear, what you see me is what I do every day. What I do in my life. I talk a lot of shit and back my shit up. I don't give a shit about a Cowboy or Eagle or a Giant. I'm a Washington Commanders fan. Some people say I'm an undercover Cowboy fan. Never in the day I commit Harry Carey for I do that shit. End of the day, I love my Commanders. I love my team. I love them to death. Born and raised. Born and raised a Washington Commanders fan, Washington Redskins, Washington football team, where any name you want to give us, any stupid ass name y'all want to make up, I will always be a Washington fan. Mark Rippon beat Washington, the best quarterback the last 36. No, no, no. The best quarterback in the history of the franchise, the Washington Redskins, you only could go to two. Sonny Jurgensen and oh my god, I can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. What the fuck? I went blank. I went blank. Sonny. I could see his face. Let me look it up. I'm sorry, I have to look it up. Washington Redskins quarterback in the history of Doug Williams. Doug Williams. Woo! Joe Theismann was okay. I'll give you that. Sonny Jurgensen, Joe Theismann, and damn, I went a blank again. What's wrong with me? I'm getting old. I'm losing it. Some people say Sammy Baugh, too, back in the day in the 40s and 50s. Sammy Baugh, back then when he won championships. By the way, people, I never discussed this before, but I will discuss it now. Come on, quick. I believe championships, because NFL decided that championships back in the 40s and the 50s are Super Bowl. And they are. Because people don't understand the Super Bowl was just another name for the championship. They made it to compete because all these bowl games was going on when they first did the Super Bowl. All these bowls was going on. They said, hey, NFL at that time said, hey, let's change the name and make it a Super Bowl. When they did those Super Bowls back in the day, they renamed it for championships. So technically, the Eagles probably got four champions. I would say four or five championships. Washington probably got just as many. I think they will say Washington probably got 7 championships, because championships and Super Bowls are the same thing. Y'all guys don't want to do that or don't understand that because they renamed it the Super Bowl to put championships. That's all it is. It's the same thing. It's the name just changed. So you really think about it, Washington franchise got more Super Bowls than the Dallas Cowboys or the Pittsburgh Steelers. You really break this down, the Giants and Washington get basically the same amount of championships, aka Super Bowls. So let's keep it a bug. Mr. Bojangles, how you doing, Mr. Bojangles? Appreciate you coming in here. Do I know you? If you're not tapped in before, and I appreciate you in here because I don't remember you. Are you a member? Are you a member in my channel? I think you knew. If you new in here, just sub up, my bro. Just sub up, and I appreciate you subbing up. Anybody new on here, share the live, hit that like button, and what have you. Because I appreciate everybody that comes in here. Everybody's like that. The last time Washington won anything, Miami Vice was #1 TV show. No, Miami Vice was in the '80s, my boy. I'm sub. Okay. I didn't know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, you know, um, I might have a special guest coming on my channel, and this person dear to me, and it's two people who a friend of mine's in DC might get. I might get Joe Theismann to come on my channel. I'm hoping that this person connection is real. Who I talked to earlier today. Marcus loves everything that happened within the Cowboys winning in the last century, which is over 26 years. So y'all, I don't know if y'all haven't noticed, I got new glasses today. Got my new glasses today. I'm cool. I'm cool like jelly bean right now. So it's cool. So y'all know what time it is. So Linda is funny. Oh yeah. I mean, if I get Joe Theismann, I'll be happy. And what's the linebacker? I was told he pop. I don't know. I don't know about him. But if I could get Joe Theismann on here on my channel, that would be big for me. I got questions. What would be the most important thing? I know I could never get Joe Gibbs on here because I ain't got that kind of clout, but that would be awesome to ask him some questions about the team back in the day. Mark would be crying. Do Mark ever have special guests on his station? I just want to know. Do Mark ever have any special cowboy come up there? Carl B. Mitch. Brian Mitchell. Oh, Brian Mitchell would be cool too. Cowboy fans, I would love to bring if I had that clout, and that power, I don't think too many people are going to remember what Dallas did in the last century. You guys should salute Marcus for being the keeper of the 1900s history. So that's funny. I just if I could get somebody, if I had a dream, and I want to hate on Cowboy fandom and fan base, I would get Jimmy Johnson. I would ask Jim a question like this: When Jerry let you go, were you upset? What was the conversation like? And what do you think about it? Just truthfully, I know, you on the NFL, you on that big stage, and sometimes you can't say anything. But truthfully, truthfully, how do you feel about the Cowboys organization as it is today? Because he hated because um and another thing, what's that wide receiver in the '90s? He was a cokehead black guy, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin said he's kind of sad that um, that Troy Aikman is another organization. He's supposed to be with the Cowboys. No, he shouldn't. It's that just because you kiss Jerry's ass and lick his balls every night doesn't mean that Troy is going to do it. You the token. No offense, what I'm about to say. Everybody, don't people take it personal. Just because he's the token black man. We talk about Stephen A. Smith, and everybody talk about Stephen A. Smith ain't shit. Michael Irvin is a token black person for the Dallas Cowboys. That's Jerry, because Jerry sold him a bit of goods. Jerry had him sign contracts where there was no agents around. No one wants to talk about that because that was illegal back then, what Jerry did. But Michael Irvin kissed his ass so much. I still, every time he talked, I still see shit stains on it. I really do. I think he lapped them up really good. He lapped them up. You remember what Jerry said? Hey, he like to see a man big stuff down there. So I believe that because everything Cowboys do, Michael Irvin defend. Now he gonna say that Troy Aikman, he's saddened by he's on no because Jerry doesn't respect nobody but himself. So, but Michael Irvin will go ahead and defend everything the Cowboys do or lose or what have you. Let's keep going to Miami Hurricane games and stop kissing that ring that don't exist no more. Momo, Jerry saved Michael Irvin in those court cases. I get that. But sometimes that was a long time ago. You gotta let that go, Walker. I can't be condemned the rest of my life because you saved me for going to jail. Now I got the rest of my life. I owe you that favor. That I gotta owe you that the rest of my life. I can't be critique the team. I can't be honest with myself just because you saved me for going to jail. I gotta do that. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. I have to seriously. I'm going the rest of my life. I'm supposed to just bow down to you because you saved me that one time. Right is right, wrong is wrong. There's nothing wrong with wait. He say, "Hey Jerry, I love you, but I disagree with you." He never says anything. Stop it. Be honest with yourself. Jerry's a good man. No, Jerry is not a good man because you took the first thing smoking. You kissed his ass, Mr. Brown Stainer. Mr. Brown Stainer, what's up, B Duck? I'm gonna say Michael Irvin. It will kiss anything Jerry says and flip it to make Jerry look good. I don't. The court cases, at some point, you got to say to yourself, hey, okay, he kept me out the court. It's been over 20, 30 years. It's been over 30 years. Can I not be owed you the rest of my life to keep me out of jail? At some point, you got to say no. What's the word? Michael Irvin Brownstein, kissing ass. I just want to know. At some point, can we stop? Can players and ex-players just say, hey, Jerry, you doing something wrong? We got Washington Commanders or Washington Redskins and Joe Gibbs left, and we had that bad owner. Ain't no Chris Cooley was still kissing his ass. And Chris Cooley, who was a play tight end for the Washington Redskins at the time, he was kissing Daniel Snyder's ass, and I'm like, wait a minute now, bro, he's doing wrong. He got the whole got people sleeping with cheerleaders. You got personnel work, all this other stuff going on, sex and shit. What are you talking about? At some point, you got to put your foot down. Nobody's gonna say enough on the team. Same thing with Jerry. What's up, Chris? Walk away, Momo. He would have been gone for decades, lost millions. I get that, but you don't owe a man the rest of your life to kiss his ass. It's like that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. And sometimes sometimes you should speak. You should have a difference of opinion. Art Monk was a great receiver. We won with short wide receivers. So stop saying that. Stop saying that. We had dogs on the Joe Gibbs era. We had dog receivers and dogs quarterback and dogs defense. So for you to say that, Marcus, that's just a misstatement. Okay. You keep thinking I can go down. I say the Joe Gibbs era, we had Ernest Biner. I can name the right of Kelvin Bryant. They was great contribution in that Joe Gibbs offense. John Riggins was never going to be there a long period of time. I think he was there 3-4 years, and he was gone. He was a shell of himself. I thought you were supposed to be talking about the Commanders. I did. I am. I'm just talking about your ass kisser of a wide receiver. He never talked. Troy Aikman is doing his thing because he's saying, hey, I can't work for Jerry because Jerry doesn't listen. Jerry doesn't want to. Sometimes players got to call Jerry out, and he has. Troy Aikman has always called him out. Jimmy Johnson has called him out. But brown nose, token black man, Michael Irvin is kissing the ring that he doesn't need to kiss. You kept me out of jail, okay? Michael Irvin doesn't call Jerry out like that. You know it be dunk. Be dunk. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for you. Be dunk. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for you. Let me cut off this TV. My game just went in. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for you, B dunk. If I lose this bet with you, and I gotta dress as a cowboy, I'm going to wear a cowboy gear. A Michael Irving. I'm gonna buy a Michael Irving jersey, and on that jersey, on the back of that jersey, they're gonna have his number, and they're gonna say I love to kiss ass. I'm gonna have that back on that jersey. Mobile, I'm sending these shitty diapers your way. I don't want your kids' diapers, man. I don't want your kids' diapers. I am going to your life fancy. I'm going to put a jersey on if I lose and say Michael Irvin, and it's going to say I kiss Jerry's ass all day long, and I continue wanting to kiss his ass. Y'all niggas on here, y'all need to stop. What the fuck? Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right when I'm right. The Washington Commanders will win this division. They're being first, Dallas being second, and Eagles being third. That's my prediction. I'm not saying like that. Michael Irvin was a clutch performer. I haven't questioned his ability. That's not never his ability. It's his ass kissing that question. Momo want to bet? Bet what? What I'm gonna bet? I bet your okay, I bet your raccoons and skunk. Nobody ran the start better than Urban. No one questioned his ability as a player. I'm questioning his ability. I'm questioning his manhood after he left. After he was he retired. Just because you kept me out of prison, I got to jail and helped me out and with the prison, and I could went to prison for a long time. I'm not going to be owed to you the rest of my life. I got a life. Hold on, let me eat something. Cause y'all just don't get it. And he kissing Jerry's wife. I don't give him nothing. He has a sick wife. I commend him. But he's still kissing Jerry's ass. Probably on the Cowboys payroll. Probably on the Cowboys payroll. I would never respect him. He doesn't call him out enough when the controversy. Now he's calling him out now. Why did he call him out there 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Why did he call him out when the Cowboys said they was going all in? They didn't do it. He got in that situation and a little sexual harassment thing, and he was on First Take, and it was Stephen A. Smith. He was talking about acting like the Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl. So stop it, B Dunk. He don't. It just was you don't do one thing. And I don't care about his YouTube channel. He will never have me on there because I will toast his monkey ass and tell him the truth. Brown kissing ass is an art form, and he has discovered the greatest art form of his life. It's kissing Jerry's ass all day, every day. You have no idea what you're talking about. B-Dunk, it doesn't matter what he's doing now. He has done this in the past and continue to do it in the past. If you want to tell me now he's doing it, fine. What was he 3 years ago? What was he 10 years ago? He was kissing his ass and saying how great the Cowboys are, saying how nothing wrong with this, nothing wrong with that, boasting, spitting, yelling and screaming, slobbering out the mouth, spit, and having gumbo in his mouth, almost choking to death, yelling and screaming, all this convulsions he was doing, like he was having 10,000 seizures at one day. I don't want to know where was he at 5 years ago when the team wasn't very good or the team was struggling, when coaches were coming in and going, with offensive coordinators coming and going, when you didn't have a great defense or you had a great defense, you didn't have a bad offense. Where was he then? I'm just trying to ask a question. And the reason I get on him, because I'm pissed, I don't like nobody questioning Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman is one of the greatest Dallas Cowboys quarterback. I contend to that. But he was man enough to say, hey, Jerry, I'm not going to be down with the bullshit you do. I'm going to criticize you when you do right, And when you do wrong, I'm gonna criticize you. And when you do good, I'm gonna uplift you and say you the best owner in the world. So if more people had the balls that Troy had, the reason Troy Aikman is not in the Dallas front office or none of that and getting his job, because Jerry don't let nobody say nothing about him or critique him, because he can't stand nobody critiquing him. That's the facts, Momo. You know who my damn owner is, so stop playing these games. See, I don't get offended when you say things like that. Hold up. Mm. Glasses. Star Wars, AG, Oliver Philly, Barrett. Okay. So I'm just saying that I'm not. This is not. I don't want to. I have turned it into technically a cowboy thing. I don't want to, but I'm going by my experience with Washington. When Chris Cooley and a numerous of the Washington Redskins wasn't jumping on his ass and they wasn't calling him out. Joe Theismann was critical. You had some was critical, but that damn Chris Cooley, he was kissing his ass, Daniel Snyder's ass. I said, man up. You kissing his ass. You on the radio when you had that radio station. I know he still has it. I would never listen to it. Never will. Daniel Snyder will destroy this franchise of my beloved Washington Redskins, now Washington Commanders, like that. Chris Cooley and him went to Native Americans up there saying, hey, is this name Redskins offensive? They went around and talked about it and gave them, and I was like, huh? They going around and visiting all these Native Americans, and they was agreeing with it. Yeah, I'm not offended. And the reason they said they wasn't offended with the name because they was giving them money and supplies, medical supplies and food. What person you know who poor and you give them money, and after you give them the money and give them the supplies, they're gonna say, y'all wrong. I disagree. That name is racist. No, they gonna say no. The name ain't racist. So that's what they did. So the same thing I said about Michael Irvin, Chris Cooley in the same boat because he was kissing the owner's ass because he was getting a check by the owners. I repeat, he was kissing his ass. So the same thing Chris Cooley did for the Washington Redskins, same thing Michael Irvin did, was kissing Jerry's ass because I don't give a shit. If I'm in that situation and he gets me out of jail, say, Jerry, I appreciate that. I no, what have you. But I have to be honest with you, Jerry. So don't be offended what I say. He got thin skin. Jerry don't like to be critiqued at all because he gets mad and angry. Fuck your boat of a house. We don't care. What? See, read these comments. You have no idea what you're talking about. Some Momo, I dare you. You go to Irvin's live stream and talk that jive to him. I would. See, because he don't pay attention to the comments. Put me up there as a live host, and I would say, hey, I would tell him. I say, hey, in the past, you have not been very critical of him. I'll be nice about it. You haven't been critical of Jerry. Why does all this change now? You criticize him. I mean, because the time when you could have been a stand-up guy. Like that. Momo, who's your owner, and all that bullshit you just said. Any news on your Commanders OTAs, Momo? No, because OTAs ain't. I don't even really concentrate on OTAs. OTAs are just it doesn't matter to me. Get me into the preseason training camp. When you got to train, get me to with the first game of the season. I don't know who's going to be on the team. I don't know who's going to be now on the team. So end of the day, this is just par for the course. I'm out, Momo. Y'all hit on like about to do movie night with wifey, and she's making Chicken nachos. Okay. Oh, chicken nachos. Oh, you done. If someone saved me from getting 20 years in prison, I would wash the car, walk the dog. No, I ain't doing that. At some point, I can't keep. At some point, I can't owe you the rest of my life. It's been over 30 years. At some point, you gotta. I gotta cut that cord. I got to cut the cord. It's like having children. The children 30 years old, 35 years old, living in the house, and you want to be mom. You got to cut the cord. Fuck no. Come on, Momo. That's his boy, man. I don't. No, he's the ass. He's a token black. You know what I'm talking about. So stop it, Marcus. For real, for real. He's a token black. He kissed his ass. I don't care. At some point, y'all, I'm not gonna be kissing my ass the rest of my life. You did me a solid. I appreciate it. I can do other things for you outside of football or in the organization because he's definitely get a check. Momo, I put some money on your books when you in prison because you aren't thankful. How's that thankful? I gotta be thankful the rest of my life? That's crazy. So all the rest of my life, I gotta owe you the rest of my life. For real. That's crazy, guys. He's a DC for life. I get that. You could be that way and still critique your boss, critique your owner. You don't have to say, hey man, I don't disagree. I disagree with what Jerry did. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me talk about something else because just friends support each. Stop it with that bullshit, Marcus. It ain't about supporting. And sometimes you have to tell your friend the damn truth. Sometimes you have to tell your friends, aka Dan, the truth. You have to tell them the truth. Because that's what friends do. I have a close friend. I tell him the truth and what he don't want. I don't tell him what he want to hear. I tell him what he don't want to hear. Because I'm going to be honest with my friend. I'm going to be honest with him and tell him wrong. That's what's wrong with players in all these leagues. They get all these players or all this entourage, and the entourage, they don't want to lose that money going to the concerts and going to the clubs, and he ain't got nobody else there telling them the truth. They got a bunch of yes men in there. If you honest with somebody and tell them the truth, a true friend honest with you and tell you what you doing wrong. These are facts. That's what friends do. I'm going to be honest with you, and I expect you to be honest with me. And my friends have always been honest with me. Hey, Mo, I don't think you should have said that. You need to chill out, stuff like that. You going crazy, stuff like that. Oh, my bad. Okay, I understand. I'll tone that down, and I have. So let's look at these comments. Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan didn't speak for 15 years because Barkley kept it real about him. Exactly. Jordan was destroying the Charlotte Hornets with his decision making and draft picks and all this other stuff. He couldn't. That's why the Wizards didn't. Abe Pollin did not want him to be the primary owner because he didn't feel like Michael Jordan was ready to command a franchise. He was supposed to take over for Abe Pollin. Abe Pollin realized Jordan wasn't able to do that. So then Jordan went to Charlotte and being the primary owner, and he mucked that franchise up. Period. And then when Charles Barkley criticized him for the decision he was doing and for the Charlotte Hornets, Michael didn't like it. Because the truth is the truth. Momo, if you remember, He criticized Jerry organization pretty hard when the Commanders and Eagles were in NFC Championship game 2024. I'm talking about what was he 5 years ago? What was he 10 years ago when the Cowboys were struggling and not getting the playoffs and it was doing it bad like that? So don't get him in the last 2 years. Now he has an awakening. He was kissing. He's still kissing his ass. He talks about Jerry like it's his Jerry's his long lost son. Fuck out of here. And Dan, who cares about OTAs? Only thing people care about OTAs, I hope nobody don't get hurt. I hope nobody gets ACL. I hope nobody get this. I hope nobody get that. OTAs don't mean anything. No face, what's up? Voluntary workouts for a reason. Well, let me be honest with you, my friend. You out of your mind. Be done. Be done. I know I'm going to do. I'm going to do this for you. Since everybody loves love SGA, and they were saying it was a controversy in there, so I'm gonna wear. Everybody's. You hear the consensus saying that what SGA wore in the basketball game was stylish, fashion. When I come down there to your shindig, if I lose, I'm gonna wear a Dallas Cowboy skirt. Walk around. I'm just gonna do that. There's no way today's players are going. Here we go, Cowboys, baby. What's up? What's up? Bleed blue for life. So have you been here before? I don't know if you different. If you haven't been here before, hit that sub, then hit that like button, my friend. Momo, did you, did you see the guy run the court in game one of the finals last night? I seen the clip from it. It's just crazy. What up, Clementine? Let's put some respect on my Knicks. Fuck those Knicks. And fuck the NBA. It's all good, Momo. Almost flooded out in Texas. Yep, already subbed up. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. Volunteer workouts is just workouts, Mo. That's how the coaches see who got they wit and the one. Some dudes show up to sweat, others show up to prove something. Momo, the guy was doing a live stream on his phone during the game, and the two security guards pulled him away. Yeah, they should. They should have beat his ass. I prefer they beat his ass, beat him to submission. So, those of you who just tuned in, this is Momo Rants. I rant about anything and everything. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow because I think I might be. Um, I got something I want to talk about something other than sports tomorrow. Um, there's a subject dear to my heart, which I'll let y'all guys know tomorrow. Y'all see it, and I'm going to rant about this. We don't show up; it shows laziness. No, it doesn't. I don't believe that. A lot of players, Momo players, but like So hold on, hold it a second. Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me see something. I just put my cash app in there for everybody. I think I should have put it up there. But anyway, that's my cash app. I'm trying to improve my channel and get new equipment. So my channel will be much better and better software. So if y'all can, send me something. What is it? Let me see something. That's right. I got these glasses. I got to get used to these glasses. So if y'all like to send me something, I really appreciate it. Hopefully my cash will be dinging away. If not, I understand. Anything will count. 50 cents to a dollar. I mean, it is what it is. So that team right there is going to be successful this season. Those and that's all needs to be said because we all going to be better what we did. And Dan, cash at me because you owe me after the conversation we had today. I was emotional. I was emotional drained with you, Dan. Mhm. So, anybody else got anything to say before I leave? It's been an hour and 17 minutes. Got shade. I'm being silly right now. So again, that's my. I appreciate everybody coming in here, and those of you who have subscribed to me. I continue to praise y'all guys because y'all didn't have to do that. You hear my mouth. Some people look at me as comedy relief, think I'm a joke. That's fine. Some people respect me. Some people don't. End of the day, it don't matter with me what people think of me. And as long as I'm cool with it, you know, we got some people on the internet try to come after me, but they all fail. They all fail. Cause y'all can, as MC Hammer say, you can't touch this. You can't offend me. But some people think they can offend me by calling me names and putting me down and all this other stuff. That's I scoff at that. I laugh at that, and it's amusing. I'm here on my channel. I try to have somewhat discussions, but I have to find a word. I'm always gonna have to find a word. Um, and I try to make people laugh. I say silly things. It's not to me. Laughter is the key to anything you do in life. If you can't laugh at yourself and laugh at others, and because at the end of the day, life is hard. Sometimes you don't want when you watch a movie, a TV show, or go watch a sporting event, you just want to be happy. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. So if you don't, if y'all guys, some people are so sensitive they don't know where they're coming or going. That's that's sad. You can't. You got to lighten up. And dang. especially you, man. We all have in Zoom court. Zoom court is a real thing. We know there ain't no police officers there. We know this ain't real life. We know this shit. It's about tongue in cheek, laughing, having a good time. Zoom court is a real thing, Dan, and you are up. Vinny is up. We gonna have to, I'm personally gonna have to put B Dunk up. B Dunk have to go in Zoom court. Let's be fair. We're gonna have to put Vinny in there now. And put Dan, put B Dunk in there, put CZ in there, put Blue. Who else you want in there? You want Jimbo come in there? We can put Jimbo up there. So Dan, your invitation is on, and you have been invited. Jimbo said, "What the hell?" Hey, yeah, I gonna have to put you in Zoom court because you made these allegations. How rude! No, it's not rude. You have to go to Zoom court because you defended Michael Irvin. I can't allow you to say that. You my dog, dude. Be dumb. This guy Momo. Yeah, you going to you going? We gonna call you out. I already, you can't be crying in Zoom court, Dan. You can't be walling and wailing. I want my mama. I want my daddy. I want my daddy's records. You can't be crying. You got to man up in that Zoom court, Dan. Yeah. I don't know what you do in your spare time, Dan. You've been crying lately, crying about everybody else. So we gonna take you to Zoom court, sit you in that box, as like that. I might be a guest judge, Dan. I'm your executioner. It's tongue in cheek, Dan. Don't take everything seriously. You need to lighten up, move a little bit, act a little bit, be happy. We all know this. Life is too short. Well, I continue to bring it up because I want to. It never went away, Dan. I was against Zoom court, but I realized it'll be a fun thing to do on this. I think it'll be fun. You should embrace the Zoom court because you have a lot of cases against you, and those cases going to stick. Yeah, but now I realize that you deserve Zoom court. Over the last several days, what you did, you are you have entered the realm of Zoom court because what you did, Dan, and you got how to be accountable for your action. What you did. You really want me to say this on this channel? You really want me to say that, Dan? What you did? Momo is in line. That shit was funny. Okay. Don't you know how I am? I hold no punches. I would say it in a heartbeat, Mr. Law Nation. It was Mr. Law Nation himself. And you can take that how you want it. So Zoom court. Hey man, who else I want to go to Zoom court? Vinny, Chris is good. Again, you don't want me to spit those facts on here right now. So let it go. You know how I am. You know how I can get. I'm a truth teller. I tell how I feel, how it is, and your feelings might be hurt. You might be going running in the kitchen crying and asking for a cheeseburger. I don't know. So let's let it go. 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 Let's let it go, Dan. Let's let it go. I hope you're reading that book too, Dan. I hope you're reading that book. I hope you're reading that book. I already let it go like months ago. Well, no, no, this is something new, Dan. This is something new. That's why you go into Zoom court. There are at least 12 allegations against you in Zoom court. There are 12 allegations in Zoom court. Vinny got about seven. Vinny got about seven. So Vinny need to go. So we're gonna have Zoom court, and and I think the Zoom court should go live for the world to see. There you go, Dan. There you go, Dan. There you go. It is supposed to be funny. It's a play on. It's tongue in cheek. What are you not getting, Dan? Come on, Dan. You ain't slow. You ain't the Taurus or the hair. I mean, come on, Dan. Get with it. You know what this is. It's for tongue in cheek. It's fun. It's gonna be fun. Just mad. Just humor us because we do it. I wasn't gonna do it. I thought it was silly, but now we have to do it. Not saying was slow. I'm just saying that this is silly. Of course, it's silly. It's supposed to be silly. I like we do our debates on our channel. Dan, Dan, face it. You on thin ice on the channel. Let's be fair with this. You on thin ice. Zoom court will solve this. Tongue in cheek, we laughing, we joking around, and everybody get to know you a little better, and then we can squash all this. You're on thin ice, bruh. If you don't think you on thin ice, I don't know what to tell you. Momo, seeing your boys at the start today. My boy Dak throwing all over the field. Commanders in trouble. No, they're not. No, they're not. That's all. That's all. That's all the pigment of your imagination. Anybody in here else is in here? If you not sub up or subscribe or hit that like button or share, please do so. Dan, I suggest you ask around, ask your fellow friends, are you on thin ice? I'm just saying, Dan, just ask them. Don't take my word. Okay, that's what see there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This right here, Dan. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Rangers in in my chat. Nobody gives a shit about no Texas Rangers. Only you, Dan. You started a subject that no one cares about, Dan. Come on now, Dan. Stop it. Let's stop. I got 11 people in here, and I appreciate all y'all guys coming in here. And I really, it's my honor and duty to say to all those who ever sub up for me, and again, I know I said it before, I'm going to say it again, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So, I've been doing a lot of soul thinking about my Washington football team, and I have to say, we're gonna be damn good. We're gonna be. I had to say we're gonna be damn good. I had the mic off. Damn, I didn't mean to have the mic off. CP looked nice on the field too. O showing downs and Durant brand looks nice. You do know these OTAs and nobody's tackling nobody. What in the hell is you? Are you that happy over this shit? Watching OTAs? Oh my god! Yeah, yeah. This is sad. I appreciate that, Bezo. So I would like to say to everybody, I put this mobile $59 for my cash app. Y'all hit that and let me know and throw some donations my way. And I'm going to sign off here and I appreciate everybody being on. Remember, hug somebody today, call a relative because sometimes all people want is a phone call. Thank you.